What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got a bunch of One Piece news to talk about. The official website has gone and updated with a bunch of stuff. Some of it does give us some questions. Some of those questions I can answer. Some of them I can't. All of these things make me very excited. As you know, I am a very excitable chap. Excited really is my default position, but I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff looks cool. And let's start off with something which I totally called the Premium Card Collection Live Action Edition has gone and been confirmed. And as I predicted, it is going to be on Premium Bandai over in the US, and it is going to be made available through local game stores over here. By over here, I mean UK, Europe, etc. And here's the thing, right? I can pat myself on the back as much as I like saying I called this, and I did. I totally called this. But I kind of also have to admit, this is how they always do it. Like, the reason I predicted it was because everything that goes on Premium Bandai in Japan goes on Premium Bandai in the US, and then is made available through local game stores, etc. in Europe. So, yes, I totally called this, and I did. But also, it was pretty obvious, ladies and gentlemen. It was pretty obvious. Now we've got a description on the website, as is expected. To commemorate the Netflix One Piece starting, here comes a premium card collection featuring characters that appeared in it. This card also features illustrations of the live action characters for the first time. Enjoy the One Piece card game even more with these first. The cards in this product roll into versions of previously released or distributed cards. Cool. We then have the information, which doesn't really tell us a huge amount, except it confirms a delivery month of April next year and a price of $25 US. We've seen these kind of things before, right? These are alternate art cards. They're cool. You don't need them. There is no world in which you need to have these cards. They are very much a luxury. So if you want them, great, go for it. If you don't want them, great, don't go for it. In terms of the previous release, as I told you the other day, there is a promo pack which is currently being distributed or soon to be distributed over in Japan, which basically features, well, actually 10 cards, which are based on characters that appear in the Netflix show, and they've actually left Garp out. So we've got the Blue Luffy Leader and all the others in the set, but the Garp isn't getting a live action card. We're getting 9 rather than 10. We're not getting the Garp. Feel free to be upset about that. That's absolutely fine. It's not going to change anything, unfortunately. But yeah, there is one missing. These are cool. I'm definitely going to get these. And like I told you when I showed you these when they were revealed in Japan, my challenge to you, ladies and gentlemen, go and find all 9 of the actors and get signed cards. I know there's only actually 8 actors because there's 2 Luffy cards. I think the only way to do it properly is to find the Luffy actor on 2 separate occasions. And when I say find them, I mean respectfully at conventions, etc. I don't mean actually trying to stalk them and find them in the streets. That's weird. Don't do that. So the live action edition premium card collection is coming. That looks awesome, but there's more. The official storage box 2 has gone and been revealed. Perfect for organising your cards, from the Straw Hat Pirates to 2 new designs feature the duo of Zoro and Sanji, or Nami and Robin. They are releasing in December, and they cost $8 each, and you get yourself a storage box. Now, the English website has done what they tend to do. They have told us about this product, they have revealed it, so to speak. They've told us a price, the release date, and given us a brief description of it. And then not showed us the product. That's annoying. The good news is, in Japan they have. In Japan, these storage boxes are coming out in a couple of weeks' time. They're coming out on the 28th of October, and they look like this. And look, I suppose, disclaimer, maybe they're different? But come on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 storage boxes featuring Zoro and Sanji and Nami and Robin coming out in Japan. And then like 2 months later, we've got the same pairs appearing on storage boxes over here. Blatantly the same ones. So if you want to know what they look like, it's kind of weird. They don't show it on the English website. But the good news is I'm a big obsessive nerd about this stuff. And I'm just going to found them on the Japanese website. and now you can see them. In Japan, they are retailing for 880 yen. So, anyone want to do that in their head? Figure out if it's actually cheaper in Japan? It's cheaper in Japan, ladies and gentlemen. That works out at just under $6. Although, to be fair, the exchange rate pound to yen and dollar to yen is quite good at the moment. So, like when I was in Japan in August, it was a good time to be in Japan because it meant things were comparatively cheaper. I don't really have anything else to tell you about these storage boxes. Take a look at them. Either you think they look cool and you want to buy them, or you don't and you don't. And that's absolutely fine. Now, somewhat annoyingly, they've gone and done the exact same thing with new sleeves that have gone and been revealed. They're coming out in March. There are 4 of them, and you get 70 each. Lots of spare sleeves for your deck, which I really appreciate. The 5th release of the popular official card sleeves is here. There are 4 different designs of sleeves. Product name, Official Sleeves 5. Release date, March 2024. Price, $8. And then there's 4 different ones, each of which come with 70 sleeves. So, of course, I try and repeat my trick. Head over to the Japanese website, where they've basically got the same listing. Unfortunately, over on the Japanese website, they don't give us a look at the sleeves. They have a listing. It's definitely the same because it's set 5, but they haven't actually revealed it. Weirdly, on the Japanese website, they don't show you a picture of the drama collection, but they do on the English website. It is maddeningly inconsistent at times. But hey, we look around them all. We find it. There's new sleeves coming. That's basically what I can tell you. Hopefully they're cool. Now, something else which I know is going to be extremely cool and about which I am very, very excited is the Bandai Games Fest World Tour in Los Angeles. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be at this one. It's the only one outside of Asia. Not going to be at it. Would love to be at it. Probably not going to be at it, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, which is a little bit sad because I would love to go. But it's the same weekend. The LA tour is the same weekend as a Pokemon Regional Championships that I can drive to from my house. So, I mean, to be fair, it's like 7 hours each way, but still, I can drive it from my house. And I think I'm probably going to end up there instead, which is very sad. But going to LA is extremely expensive. But it's happening. It's happening in January on the 26th, 27th, and 28th. Well, the 26th is really just early check-in. And it's going to be awesome. Now, there are some important points. I mean, first of all, let's just show you the free giveaway. Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, it's that one again. It's the vanilla one. We've only just seen that we're getting it as it's an anniversary tournament promo is how they're phrasing it. We just found out we're getting it for there, although it's a winner's promo, so not everybody's getting it. We've just found out we're getting it there. And now that there's been multiple prints, although I do need to mention, because I did a whoopsie the other day, I mentioned all the different prints of this card, and as several of you pointed out, rightly so, I forgot the 7-Eleven print. There was a different print of this card that was given out over in Japan at 7-Eleven, which I really should have known about. Well, I do know about. I really should have remembered about, because I literally walked into a 7-Eleven in Japan the day that this started and went and got that card. Like, literally, I woke up, walked to the train station to get a bullet train down to Hakata, and the first thing I did before getting on the train was go into a 7-Eleven and get this card and some fried chicken to eat on the train. And then when I got to Hakata, I went to a 7-Eleven and got the whole set with a lot more fried chicken, which I didn't eat all of it, which I feel quite bad about, but that was a lot of fried chicken, all right? My point is, on release day, I went and got 2 of these cards, one right before I got on the first train of the day, and one as soon as I got off the first train of the day. I know about this one. I'm a little bit sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should have remembered that, but hey, I've remembered it now. I've told you about it now. Job's a good un. So, what else is going on at these finals? Well, there's a bunch of stuff, and some of it's going to be quite cool, and some of it's going to be a bit sad. Now, the good news is they have gone and told us that there are going to be prizes for high-ranking players, and there are going to be event commemorative items, but what you need to do is all of them online, through Premium Bandai when your registration is confirmed, and then you pick them up at the venue. This is really, really, really important. You cannot go and buy them on Premium Bandai until your registration for the event is confirmed. And you cannot buy them on site. You pick them up on site after having bought them in advance. This is the kind of thing that people are going to get wrong, and people are going to be disappointed. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the way it is. Feel free to be upset. That's fine. But this is how we roll. And then there's, purchase limits and all of that. We'll find out more about that later. Now, there are a couple of other things which are very, very important, including the fact that, yes, the tournament is free. Yes, you will be able to get commemorative items by buying them in advance. But you can only participate in one finals tournament. You cannot do it for more than one title. Now, logistically, completely understand this makes perfect sense. Alright? But I do also need to mention, Battle Spirit Saga is a really fun game. And Digimon's a really fun game. And I know a lot of people who play these as well as One Piece. And I don't think it's even possible, honestly, for them to actually figure out the timing so you can play more than one. And that, incidentally, is why you can't play more than one. So I'm not suggesting that you should be able to play more than one. And I'm not suggesting that they have erred in their decision or anything like that. I'm just telling you can only participate in one. And I'm saying that that's genuinely a bit sad. And I wish that wasn't the case. Even though I acknowledge it kind of has to be the case. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of fun stuff happening. We've got new storage boxes. We got new sleeves. We got Bandai Card Games Fest World Tour ramping up. And we've got ourselves these drama collection promos, which look awesome. But that's enough from me. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me which of these stories interest you. Tell me if you're going to the Card Fest in January. Tell me if you're going to be picking up these drama cards. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.